Quick word from the team in Washington, D.C. Victoria, we'll go to you. I'm curious. America is not traditionally a football-mad nation, particularly compared to the UK or many European countries. What has the impact of the World Cup been on the United States so far, if noticeable at all?
It's definitely noticeable. I think the biggest impact has been actually from Europeans coming over to our country and seeing how great it is. Everything from Buc-ee's gas stations to Waffle House and all of the other great American attractions that they are experiencing here. But I also saw somebody on X, so I won't quote this idea as my own, but I thought that they had quite a fresh take of saying, it actually took other people coming to this country to show us how great we really are. And so they were kind of commenting on how, there's a lot of news coverage of politics and dysfunction at the same time as we're being basically shown our own country by Europeans, which I think was an interesting dichotomy to point out. But so, overall, I think it's been good for the U.S. I've said, I think on previous episodes of this show, that I'm a little bit disappointed of how the U.S. has just handled major sporting events in the last few years, whether that be the addition of some, F1 Grand Prix races and some of the chaos with ticketing, and of course hotel prices are going to be hiked up, and of course I love that capitalistic aspect of it, but some of these things I think go a little bit ridiculous that people are saying. But pretty much like a lot of people that live and work in the U.S., particularly if they don't have a lot of time off, they can't manage to go to any of these games. And so, I think that's important to point out. And again, I don't really know why the U.S. has a lot of chaos around major sporting events. Not really in the same way that I think we see in Europe or in South America, but just in terms of like logistics. Even here in Washington, D.C., just as an aside, like coming home from the fireworks on the metro was absolutely terrible. I made it home about 3:30 in the morning yesterday. And so just like logistical hiccups like that, I think just leave a little bit of a sour taste in people's mouth, even if the event itself is great.